all the YouTubers, social media platform viewers, toy freaks and geeks, toy addicts, fanatics, comic book fanboys and fangirls, gather around again. This time we're gonna do a massive unboxing live. It's Monday. It's the Monday before Thanksgiving. We got to get these things open so we can put them in their appropriate display cases because we've got a room tour video that we've got to record. And that one's I'm gonna try to edit that one because it's gonna take a while. So we've got a lot to show you. We've also got the old room tour still to put out there for you. We did the recent blind bag rips, and this time here on Tyme Studios, as you know, if you've watched before, I'm a huge Todd McFarlane fan, uh, and this is him dabbling, getting into the Marvel universe, even though he's doing the DC multiverse figures, which that contract should be up soon. We'll see what happens, but he's been doing these classic comic covers in two different sizes. So he's been doing bigger ones, which are back here, right? And I've got 5 of those to open up in this episode. And then he's been doing smaller scale, which you can see right here, Green Goblin and Venom. I mean, they're amazing and they're really cool. Like just when you think he's kind of done, he doesn't have any ideas of something to do, to, you know, and do it cool, then he comes out and does this. This can go for a long time and he can keep picking besides, he's been mixing it up besides his own covers, um, which at first I really liked that it was his covers, but there's a plethora of other covers. So before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching live. Thanks for watching on the rewind. We are uh, going to be showing you the ones that we got. Most of these we picked up from, like this one was GameStop. That one was the Joker's Child. Thank you, Joker's Child. These we picked up at like Walmart's along the way over time. Uh, Walmart has them usually. I'm not sure if I've seen them in Targets, but it's possible. However, so like I said, with McFarlane Toys here, and as you can see, I brought out our old stand there, so that way we can give it a spin, let you take a look at the stuff 360 wise. Uh, I'm really glad to be opening these because now I just throw the boxes out. I used to keep all the boxes in case I wanted to resell it later, and it was just too much space. So I just get rid of it, recycle it all, whatever. The plastic separate, whatever. Uh, yeah, I just couldn't do it anymore. Like you literally need a warehouse to fill with all the boxes that I had saved at one point, and then I just opened a lot of things. As Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona, and man, I don't know why I'm blanking on Kurt Hawkins. As they would say, when you open a figure up, you're letting it let it breathe, let it breathe. So this one was from GameStop. These also come with a diorama, which is pretty cool. Nice display with the window on the front and one side. And on the side here, you can see the issue that they were taking the image from. I loved this comic. His Green Goblin, very fitting for the name. His whole run there, but that was a great cover. 312. I'm sure I have it somewhere, so I will probably be displaying this with the cover. This will be sitting in a D-top. So you have the diorama here, right? And has Todd's signature spaghetti webbing. And it's plain on the back, but you're supposed to display them with these just so you have the full effect of the comic book as well. To make it into this 3D figure, but still resembling 2D. Really, all it is accentuating certain things, and they did a great job on that. So I've got some little plastic straps in here that I've got to undo. So there you have the diorama, right? And now it also still comes with a card, which is always cool. I believe, yeah, the smaller ones come with a card, and the big ones come with a reprint of the comic book, which is always cool. So the card has the cover right here, Green Goblin versus Hobgoblin. So you've got two. You got a bonus. You actually have Hobgoblin on there as well. But in this case, Green Goblin is the focal point. So let's see here. I gotta get these plastic on. Got one of them, two of them, one more right here. Okay. Pardon the plastic noise as I broke him out of his prison. And as you can see here, really cool. I mean, they got the pose, they got the glider the way it should be. He's blasting off a little shot here. Oh, the glider's awesome. He has his backpack there. All right, so that's what it's supposed to look like right here, as you can see. Let's move this card out of here. I save all these little items that come with it. So the cards will be kept where I keep all the comic cards. I have all the cards for the McFarlane DC figures, but either way, they still get filtered into the comic section. So I'll just leave this on the side because then I'm going to bang it up if I try to open it. All right, let's take the diorama out because I am going to be displaying it without the diorama. And let's give it a spin for you guys. Can I spin him? Yes. Ooh, very cool. All right. And you know what? I kind of feel like maybe we should go a little bit tighter for you guys there. Let's see. I can't zoom in since it's live, but I do want you to get the feel for it. I don't want to get too close either because the other ones are bigger. So when we put it on, I may back it up a few inches. However, it's really cool. Good on the paint job. The fleshy like parts right there. The hat, the bag, the glider especially amazing. Pretty sure, yeah. And the stand is nice too. Very lightweight. So this is like the smaller size. Good price point. Um, and definitely captures the essence of the book. I end up unfolding the dioramas, and then I just have them saved in a flat tote somewhere. So that's one. We got Green Goblin here. All right, next one up. Classic cover again. During from Todd McFarlane's amazing Spider-Man run there, with Venom, which I have homaged up in the Spider-Man section in the living room, but this is the actual cover that Funko Pop is based on that I have. So you got him in his little plastic there. This diorama right here. Okay. That reminds me of the bell tower where Venom the symbiote was then taken off. That's the classic cover I was referring to. This is I believe Venom's first cover. Sweet cover. Like this one is amazing. Todd knew what he was doing when he made this. Amazing. Okay, we got all those out. We have the card on the side as usual, which also has the image of the cover. I'm not going to take it out because the tape is kind of tight on it, but there you go right there. All these get saved. He does have a few plastic pieces that are like the little security items. So let's see if I can cut these out. Alright, there goes one. And the only other one is, there's one around this leg as well. So, alright. In this case, I'll be pulling the plastic from the backside so as not to touch the figure with the razor at all. Okay, there was one. And the other one is by his leg. Whoops, sorry guys. Hang in there 1 second. Just gonna cut this last little piece, which probably be easier if I go from this side. All right, there it goes. He should slide right out. Oh, I did not get it. One more swipe. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Sorry for the delay there. Usually, I would use a nail clipper, and that would work great to get it to some little tighter spots, but that was deep. I think he might be strapped in somewhere, or it's just being stubborn. There we go. Okay. Here we go. So, this is how kind of, because it's plastic, you would actually need the idea from under. I mean, here, let's just show you what I mean right here. You see that? It looks a lot more imposing, and then you can see all the Todd McFarlane type of style details there. Really cool, right? And then he goes right there. We'll let him take a spin on you there so you can get the whole idea what it looks like. That's another diorama that will be saved, stored away. I do have this cover somewhere in one of the boxes, so I will be definitely locating it at some point while I'm digging through the bins. You have the spider symbol on the back, like sprawls across the rib cage to the front, on, you know, the white patches on both the back of his hands. You also got the big eyes, the big snarling mouth area there. I mean, come on, look at that. It's amazing. And for the price point, this size, perfect. Awesome. Okay. That's another Venom. Venom, thank you very much. Since we have Venom, now I think it's time. All right, like I said, I'll back up a few inches. And definitely will need to do that right there. Okay. Now this one caught my eye. These have all been like acquired over the 2024 into 2025, from late 24. But it's time to finally open these. Now this one is based on Venom number 1, I believe. Oh no, issue 5. This cover right here by Clayton Crane on the back. Uh, I have that cover, so I'm definitely going to be displaying it with the figure. It'll be sitting in the Detoff, most likely, down here with the comic book section. And there's one more piece of tape to take right here. All right. Now, these, I don't have to worry about those little plastic secure pieces. All right. I showed you what it looks like as the cover again on this side right there. Now this one, this scale, definitely has a bit more weight to it. So I'm going to lay him flat on his back, and so because it's bigger in scale, then you have to remember that you're also going to have a bigger diorama. This one is cool to make the cityscape in the background there. Very cool. Also, as I mentioned earlier, you get a reprint of the comic book. And you get the card. So the bigger ones, I like these especially because they reprint the book. That's what's on the back of it. McFarlane Toys reprint. And really cool. I have the original, Clayton Crane, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll leave that on the side. Let's so in this case, the bigger ones, it's kind of encased. There's a front piece and a back piece. There is tape securing the plastic to each other. So I guess I will be using this razor. Just carefully cut. Okay. Alright, so we've got 4 more of this scale figures to open after this one. And these should move a lot faster. A lot easier to open, thankfully for me. Oh, this is great looking figure. Oh, look at that. Oh man. This one is, woo, this one's fire. Look at that. Come on. Look at that detail too. I mean, oh my goodness. Nice base. And he's actually standing on the one leg in the back. You gotta make sure he's steady. So, like I said, one leg in the back there. Great detail. The muscles, the anatomy, the paint job, the spider. Really good job on the mouth, the tongue, those details, the eyes, the anatomy. Really good job. This pose is dynamic. So we're gonna take the diorama away, and we'll let him take a spin. So you get the 360 on him. Get some use out of this spinning this display stand. All right, really great job on this one. Again, kind of kept it right like in the wheelhouse. They wanted a cool cover, cool character, and also someone he has a connection to, being Venom, of course. So why not? Great choice. Great choice. They have a nice mix of the classic covers to the modern covers that they picked from. Definitely going to be a great figure to look at in the display. All right, there you go. So we'll move that out of the way. Now, next up, we've got 4 left. So we're, like I said, he did do some classic covers, and with this one here, it's pretty cool classic cover. Thor 177 right here. They took the image pretty much right on. So we're gonna see, this is an older one, So we're going to see the 2D elements of it really accentuated to make this come to life. Like besides the 3D elements of sculpting this whole thing, but making the 2D part stay accurate and true, and just making it, here we go. So really nice. These figures are actually easily stackable, which is great if you don't want to take them out of the box. The window is very prevalent, so if you don't want to take it out of the box, you're still set because it displays so nice with that window. You don't necessarily need it to be out of the box, but in this case it is coming out of the box because this is going in the Thor section in the art studio portion. Oh, look at that diorama. Has the corner box out front, so it really has like a 3D effect. Very cool. Nice detail, nice change up on the as opposed to having them all be exactly the same with the same kind of detail. Like having this one pop out, very nice touch. All right, so we got the plastic off. Now it has the base, which comes off separate, right? And then there's a peg for his foot. Oh, and his cape actually can be manipulated and changed. You can change the pose on the cape, which is cool. Just gotta make sure I get it out of the slot that's provided. There we go. All right, so see what I mean? Like you can do some pretty cool stuff with the cape. All right, now he does have a peg right there for his foot, and then there's another peg up here. Okay, so it has the old comic book title graphic. That's old school. The Mighty Thor. Okay, you got a few other dudes in the background. But of course, so I'm just getting these pegs on his feet. Here we go. All right. Look at that. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. Oh, man. That is so cool. Really nostalgic. I mean, totally makes the piece, accentuates this piece in particular. And then the reprint of the book with the card of the cover. Very, very cool. Thor number 177. Old school. That's the way to go. You have the three of Thor's buddies, the Warriors 3. All right, let's take this out of the way. Let's give them a spin. See how you like. See what I mean with the 2D elements? Like especially on the front, which is the front facing side, which is the cover side. You have that element. The cape is another touch to just put it over where it's like, okay, great paint job on the helmet. On the front is where you see all those detail lines that come from the cover itself and the way the coloring is, and really great job. They nailed it, and you have it in the right way. You got your cover right there. I do not have this original cover. Uh, there's a chance I might. Slim though. I don't remember it offhand, but definitely very cool. And this is gonna go in the Thor section. Okay. Next up, 3 left. Okay. Very cool. So yeah, since we got 3 left, we're gonna go with another classic cover from the McFarlane Amazing Spider-Man run. Actually, this is from the Marvel Tales, which was reprinting some of the old original Amazing Spider-Man run from the first like 100 and something, I forget what number. But this is Marvel Tales number 223. There was a run there where he was doing these amazing covers. And I mean, I used to get in subscription. My dad actually had some comics subscribed. They'd come to the house and be shoved in the mailbox. But this was one of the titles: Marvel Tales, GI Joe, Elf Quest, Transformers, and I believe I had Iron Man. But yeah, this one's, of course, from the Todd McFarlane run. These covers are now picking up steam. Like, there's one he did of X-Men with him. Oh, amazing, amazing run. That's when I started to notice his greatness. So I'm gonna start cutting this tape off here, here, and on the sides. And again, you have that cover on the side here. Okay. All right. So this slip comes out. Again, these display really nicely, but I do not have stacking space. Like, I have shelves and display cases, so that is what I'm working with. Okay, so there you have them. Oh, this one has the corner box as well. Nice touch to keep it on some of them. I don't think all of them had them, or at least the ones that I've opened. Huh. Or maybe that was the first wave, because I don't remember this piece being on it. All right. So you gotta love it. You see Dr. Octopus's arms in the background there. So there's one. All right. There's only two pieces I'm gonna have to cut here, and let's see. Okay. Yeah, just want to make sure you get everything out the way it should be, because then the last thing you want to do is then be getting ready and really pulling it out this time, and then something is still strapped in, and then that's probably going to cause it to break, I believe. Just got to be very firm and hold from somewhere sturdy. And okay, sorry guys, bear with me. I'm cutting one last. There it is. Got it. One last piece of plastic. There we go. This cover. He shows this cover, I remember loving, because it really illustrated the spider sense, which was phenomenal how he portrayed it, which was still different from others. These reprint comics I love too. Oh, okay. Take this off. There we go. Okay, so you got your reprinted comic here, and that's just amazing. Oh, one of my favorite covers. And the card, of course. Great detail on this. Oh, look at them. Like, they nailed it, just like the comic. This one is, oh, look, even the line work, the anatomy, the big eyes. Oh, you can't go wrong with this. This looks just like the book. Another one, knocked it out of the park. Now I'm going to take this away. We'll give it a spin. Let's check it out. I mean, even the base part with those arms, to then also complement the Dr. Octopus's arms on the background. Like, what else could you even ask for? And on that one, he even had the little bottom side pieces. He would add a box himself with other illustrations as well. The color of that they chose to go with for the paint, especially with the paint of the red to the blue, phenomenal. And the bug, the spider on the back, they nailed it. And even this part that's on the cover as well, the arms of Dr. Octopus. Huh. Phenomenal job. Like, you could even customize and add something there to like accentuate what you were looking at here. And what I mean by the little left corner there is these things. See that? That's on the book itself, and then they put it also. So they just nice touch, nice attention to detail. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, excellent job. I have that book also. I will find that somewhere. All right, next up, two left. We got Iron Man here, a classic Iron Man from the Iron Man run. This was 256. This was shortly after the time I started having the subscriptions. So, as you could see here on the comic cover itself, you've got in space, no one can hear you die, right? That's on the book. That's on the book. Little Spider-Man head logo. You got the comic corner there, the comic cover with the price of they call it the box or the issue. So let's see, does this one have it as well? Okay, so I'm gonna cut these little pieces of tape here. I'm glad to get these open finally, and then I can get them situated, which is always great. And then saving space when space opens up, when I finally open items that I've had for a while just sitting there, it's like so relieving to like get the space back. Okay, so yes, it does have the corner box on the bottom also, the Spider-Man head, which is very cool. Okay, yeah, this is during that time period I was just starting to really love comics with the art. But there goes your reprint issue. All right, and the card on the back. It's backwards in here, but that's okay. Oh, look at that. I love it. These are so nostalgic. All right, so we'll get him out of the plastic, then we'll show you what he looks like with the base and the diorama in the back. Then we will take that away and then we'll give you the 360 spin with just the figure. There we go on that end. And one. Okay, one more right here. So I've got one more strap I'm working on. There we go. Came off easy that time. I guess it depends on where you're cutting it and where you're gripping it. Ooh, I almost missed one. See? I would have been trying to pull it out. Alright, that came off very easy. Is there any more? Do not think so. A lot of plastic ties on this one. More than the other ones. Alright, last time I'll see that plastic. Oh, this one mimics the cover beautifully. Oh my goodness, look at that. Phenomenal job. Great idea thinking out of the box in some ways when they implemented these. Like, this is just like, he's given tries to things that he's probably been thinking of for a while. So, as you can see there, awesome. I'll take the base away, give you that 360. Really good job on the paint job, on the armor parts to the yellow parts. Very late 80s to me. Very, very 80s. Very reminiscent. Then and nice with the base. And then that extra part there from the cover itself. That's the way I first encountered Iron Man. That armor, it was very, we had nothing close to what they have now with the movie armors, how they progressed, all the different variations and things, which he always had variations, but I mean, they really made it really, really cool. Like, and so realistic where it's like worlds way, way more intense than we had it when we were just reading it in a book. All right, so we have our next one coming right up here. Hold on, let me just move Thor. Iron Man has been spinning for a while there. Okay, we'll leave him right here on the side. Okay. All right, so last one up. That's right. Classic cover. McFarlane did not do this one, but it was associated with the black suit, which he's heavily associated with. And this is a classic for any Marvel fan. I mean, this is one of those just can't go wrong. If you see it and you buy it, you have a piece of comic history. This is always going to be a classic book. I almost had a chance to have this for $80, 9.8, like 7 years ago, and I just kept waiting and waiting, and now, and this is like, MCU was around already, so, but it was still just $80, 9.8. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger, but I should have, and now I regret it. But it was this cover too, especially for a 9.8. Like, I should have done it. But this is a great. Whoa, sorry guys. And then I could have displayed it in the case. You know what I mean? With this figure, which I didn't know I'd be getting at that time. So anyway, there's your diorama, right? I'll adjust this for a second. Sorry about that for anyone that was been hanging tight and that totally saw that drop. All right. And then you've got the reprint of the issue here and the card, which these are going to get bagged and boarded, all these reprints I showed you. All right, this one has some plastic ties, but in this case, thankfully, only one. So, I'm going to cut this guy. Just want to make sure I don't get the figure at all. All right, got one and two. Okay. All right. Oh, there was a separate one for the base. That I overlooked that for sure. Got to tighten the X-Acto blade. There we go. All right, folks. This is the last one for this episode. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging tight for those who watched from the beginning. And definitely this figure, I don't have the issue, the actual comic here, but I will have it one day. Just pop in all the pieces of plastic that are holding his joints there. Oh, look at this. And on the base, amid the chaos, there comes a costume. This is just like the book. Oh my goodness. Like, that's just phenomenal. Great job. I mean, and look at that paint job. The spider. He nailed the cover. They nailed it. I mean, they really brought it to life. You got all the heroes in the background there. Corner box. You got Iron Man's faceplate there. You got Dr. Octopus's tentacles. You got Captain America's shield there. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. But we're going to give him 360 spin, just like everybody else got. And As you can see, great job with the pose, the spider sense, the hands open in exclamation, like, what's going on? Oh, you got Thor's hammer in the back there, too. Wow. You got somebody, Hawkeye's gear as well. Great job on these, McFarlane. Great job, as always. Um, these are going to be really cool when I display them, and I can't wait. So there you have it, guys. You have the Time Studios live unboxing of the McFarlane Toys Marvel Classic covers. Phenomenal job. Thank you to GameStop, Walmarts, and Targets that carry these, and also the Joker's Child as well, where I picked up that Venom that I've been looking to get for a while. I used my Joker money on it. So there you have it, everybody. Until next time, we'll see you next time. Same toy time, same toy channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to the live viewers. Thank you to the viewers watching on Rewind. Don't forget, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be safe, everybody.